The Demon is here at NXT.
The Demon, the representation of when Finn Balor explores the deepest, darkest part of his personality and exposes it for the world to see.
One of the most prolific performers in NXT history.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
Finn Balor will always be known as the first ever WWE Universal Champion. After an incredible match with Seth Rollins at SummerSlam, Finn Balor forced to relinquish the title the next day due to injury. But Finn Balor continues to grow his legend here in WWE. Finn Balor only brings out the Demon when it's time for a big fight.
That is a sight to behold.
Intimidating. Exciting. Extraordinary.
And his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
He can be technically savvy, he can brawl with the best. Dean Ambrose, he's an anomaly.
No, he's not, Byron, he's nuts. You know, I don't know what it is about this guy that captivates the WWE Universe. It all began here in NXT in the early days of the Shield. Quite frankly, to me, Dean Ambrose looks like a guy that hasn't showered in about a month.
There is no rhyme or reason for why Dean Ambrose does what he does, but that's why people like him, Corey.
Hard to be a betting man on this one. These two competitors can be unpredictable.
That's what makes this match so intriguing.
Well, the door is locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Finn Balor is in action, and I can see a lot of Balor Club members here tonight.
Byron, could you do me a favor and point them out? I just want to know who to avoid after the show tonight.
That's going to leave a mark.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Woo-wee. Ambrose starting to struggle now. Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing one was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
One thing that nobody will ever be able to take away from Finn Balor, guys, is the fact that he was the first ever Universal Champion, a feat he accomplished in 2016 SummerSlam when he defeated Seth Rollins.
There is no denying that Balor is the foundation that the Universal Championship was built on, as Michael was saying. But unfortunately for the Demon, if you remember, that inaugural reign only lasted for a day.
Now, unfortunately, you're right, Saxton. The history books will forever show that injury forced Balor to relinquish the title after just one day.
Oh, Schoolboy! Wait a minute. Schoolboy digging deep for a kick out.
The best way to describe combatants clashing inside a steel cage is its battle of attrition. Sometimes a superstar is left with no choice but to fight fire with fire and do whatever they need to do in order to win the match.
Oh no, we know what this is. He looks for it once again. Byron, you touched on this earlier, but it's so important for a superstar to accept that there's nowhere to run and nowhere to hide in a steel cage match. That the conflict will be resolved within the 15-foot-high steel walls that surround the ring. And that losing a cage match can mean much more than a mark in the loss column. For some, it has meant the end of their career.
It's difficult to describe the damage that can be done to a superstar who competes in a steel cage match. We see the physical harm, but we don't see the psychological effects from being inside the cage. Make no mistake about it, Michael. The steel cage truly represents survival of the fittest. According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the two met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
Oh, nasty impact.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s through the mid-1980s, chain link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall, submission, or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s. The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983 in the Last Battle of Atlanta. The enclosed cage was seen a few years later in the War Games match from the NWA. There were even cages stacked on top of each other like WCW's Tower of Doom.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Well, that'll hinder your modeling career. Nailed it.
Oh, what a slip! This could be it. Cover. A kick out before 3.
Ambrose is truly crazy to not stay down.
Drop down. Incredible impact. That one fails to connect.
Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The end is near for him.
Balor's got him hooked. Up and down, 1916.
I don't like Ambrose's chances here at all.
These athletes seem to have tried everything in their playbook. Oh, there's more in their arsenal, I promise you that. I don't know what it is, but they'll find it.
Ooh, what impact. Oh!
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it? Oh, and a terrific reversal by Finn Balor. Oh! Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Both these superstars appear to be out. Look at this.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
And Finn Balor's really taking a pounding.
I don't know how much more Finn Balor has left.
Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
It's almost as if this steel cage...
He's got him down. Is this it? Barely at 2.5.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque.
Oh my goodness, this hurts. Oh!
Wow, I thought he was a goner.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Oh, and he dodges out of the way. And there's the reversal from Finn Balor. You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact. Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one. Wait for it! 19-16!
Finn Balor never ceases to amaze me.
You're not going to win many matches absorbing punishment like that.
While the medical staff might say otherwise, this superstar's injury isn't even worth mentioning. At least that's what this superstar told me prior to the match.
What's he gonna do with it? He's in full control now. He's in control.
Ooh, right to the face.
Oh my goodness, crushing him. Oh, a shot right to the kick. Uh-oh, he's in trouble here.
Yeah, if he hits this, the match is over.
Oh, right to the chest. Finn Balor is in position.
Coup de grace! That might just be the...
Look at this. This could do it. He's got some fight left in him. Not yet. Look at Finn Balor stalking him.
Drop kick hits the mark.
He has him right where he wants him.
He's almost...
This might be it. Oh, my. I don't like Ambrose's.
Look at that.
It's like he's tapped into some unseen energy source.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
And Finn Balor slips out of harm's way.
Extraordinary elusivity. Beautiful technique.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
He's fighting back here.
I expected nothing less, Cole.
It's like he's tapped into some unseen energy source.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Right in the mouth.
Relentless.
Oh, you're just asking to get disqualified.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free. What's this? Oh, man, what a driver. He's got him covered. And Finn Balor gets out of the pinfall.
Yeah, just too early.
Wow, if you want to beat this Irishman, you're going to have to come up with more than that.
Here's Dean Ambrose in position now.
Lands this, and he is done.
It might be cliche, but it's true here. It ain't over till it's over.
He might have it. Is he done? And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Hooked up. Oh, a shin breaker.
Try walking after that one.
And there's his speed paying off. He's looking at it.
Coup de grace.
That should do it. He could pin his opponent right here. 2, 3. The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Here is your winner, Finn Balor.
That's an impressive win right there.
Great effort from both these guys, Michael. I'm willing to bet this isn't the last time we see them square off.
Amazing match, guys. Before we move on, I'd like to remind everybody that we're coming to you live from Phoenix, the site of WrestleMania 26.